around, friends, new and old, and welcome to the Powwow podcast. We are your hosts in person.
Philip and David.
Well, we've already hugged multiple times.
Oh, we've hugged so much.
But okay, so for those who are not aware, who are listening to the podcast, as true faithful listeners are, we are recording live in person together in the same room.
In the city of angels,
breathing
here we are.
The same air. David, my friend.
Talking over one another.
I know. Now
we're not used to this. This is so strange. I'm looking at you.
We have online chemistry. We now need to work on
we got to develop our
in-person chemistry.
Yeah, very true. We want to extend a big thank you. Obviously, we'll say this now. I'll probably say it at the end as well. Big thank you to Sparum Entertainment and Patrick Boyanich, who has offered us his studio to record here in the city of entertainment in Los Angeles. Yes, I'm on vacation. I came here to see my friends, obviously. Obviously also the Super Bowl. And wow, what a time. What a time.
Well, I mean, we'll talk about this more than once more, but we did indeed watch the Super Bowl. We'll get to that. Don't worry. Do not worry. We'll get to that. But the night went on from there. We got drunk. Nothing happened, but we enjoyed it. It was a wonderful night. It was great to see you. We went, me and my friend David Sampson, who is a friend of the podcast. We came and picked you up directly from the airport. So
yes.
the first thing you saw besides the lovely California air was me and David Sampson's beautiful faces hugging you, packing you into a car, going directly to the Super Bowl. It was like a day. It was. We
didn't go to the Super Bowl.
No.
We came to a gathering of people to watch the Super Bowl together, and how exciting! It was just what a fun day. Long trip. I took a lot of risks. I flew because it was because I had to stay for a certain thing at home on the 12th. I could only fly on the 13th, and so I flew in the morning. Took me 11 hours. If there were any delays, I would have potentially missed the game or missed part of it at least. But there were no delays. I got through immigration really quickly. And I'll say this: any Americans listening, you guys will never know the anxiety involved with standing in front of a U.S. customs agent and trying to explain why you're in the country. They're like, "Why are you here?" And it's like, I'm here to see my friends. And how long are you staying? Can you show me that you have a return flight booked? I'm like, yeah. Can I show you the confirmation email? And they're like, yes, okay, yeah, that's fine. How much money did you bring with you? I'm like, that's a personal question. I don't want to share how much money I have, but obviously you have to. So I told her, and I said, I've got some in my bank account as well. She was like, can you show me your bank balance, please?
What, really?
Yes. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. And you don't have any choice. You have to comply with that kind of stuff.
Oh,
just because otherwise you risk obviously not getting let into the country. So it's so nerve-wracking, and they can choose any reason to not let you in. It's very, very, very strange and there's no other country that has that kind of experience when you're trying to get in. And obviously, I literally am just here to see my friends and have a good time for a few weeks, and then I'll be heading home. But yeah, so we have this unique opportunity to record in person. The first time we've ever done this. We've been going for a year already, and now we're actually getting to do one singular episode together in person.
And I think it's going to be a pretty special episode.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're hoping to have a lot of fun stuff planned here.
We don't know how this next main topic is going to go.
The main topic we're not going to be in the studio. We're going to be doing something we've never even couldn't even imagine we'd be able to do. But we're hopefully going to be able to pull this off. But right now we haven't even done that yet, so we'll get there. But for now, let's move on. All right, so we're here for the main topic, and we're out on the street in Hollywood. We're on Ivar right now, if you know the layout of Los Angeles, and we're heading down to Hollywood Boulevard, and we're going to be interviewing some people for this main topic, just about Valentine's Day. And
because we are filming on Valentine's Day.
Hey man, how you doing?
We're in person.
You may hear some ambient sounds,
of course, and first in person, and we'll be taking it to the streets. Powwow is going to the streets, so let's see what we can find out about the people. How romantic we can get.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. What's your name? Where are you from? And
my name is Rocky Voronov.
And where are you from?
I'm from Maryland.
Oh, nice. And what do you do for a living?
So I'm a student. I don't work right now.
Nice. What is the most romantic gift either given or received?
Maybe a teddy bear?
Did you give or did you receive?
Both.
Both. Who gave you a teddy bear?
My girlfriend/friend.
Okay, nice. And do you still have that teddy bear?
Yes.
Nice. And last question, what are the names of the dogs?
Okay, so this is Scout. And this is Gaia.
Oh, very cute. Very well trained. Very nice.
Gaia is well trained. Scout's still learning.
Still learning. All right. Well, thank you, man. Happy Valentine's Day to you and your
too.
girlfriend.
My username is Rocky TV.
All right, we have made it to the center of Hollywood and Highland, the center of all things entertainment and all things touristy, and we hope to find a few more people who can answer some of our spicy questions.
First of all, let's start off easy. What's your name? Where are you from? And
my
what's your
name
job?
is Divinity Cheek. I'm from the Bay Area. A lot of people know me as Exotic. I'm actually an artist.
Okay.
So I do music. I sing and rap.
You sing and rap. That's
Yes.
awesome. Who's your inspiration?
Really, I love Lauryn Hill and Tupac.
Okay. And are you in a relationship right now?
Yes, I am.
All right. And how long have you guys been together?
A little bit over a year, about almost 2 years.
Okay. And what's the most expensive gift you've ever gotten romantically from a romantic partner?
I got this purse. It was $3,000.
Look at that. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
And do you have any, it seems like you have a couple tattoos. Do you have any tattoos of anybody's name?
No, I don't have anyone's
you
name.
You never
yet.
made that mistake.
I learned my lesson. My best friend, she has someone's name right here, really big.
No, right
And she
across the midsection?
Yeah, she had to get roses tattooed over it. So
And where is the
bad luck.
Where is the spiciest location you've ever made love?
At a hotel room, in the pool area, in the shower.
In the pool area, in the shower. Wow, right out there.
And I've also had some fun on a Ferris wheel.
On a Ferris wheel. Wow.
When it was at the top.
Right. All right. Well, thank you so much, Divinity.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Hello, what's your name?
My name's Myra.
And where are you from?
I'm from Pacoima.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And are you single or have you got a significant other?
I'm single.
Okay, great. Today's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
What is the worst way to break up with somebody?
Not calling them back.
Not calling them back. So, but how do you break up with them and then, or just completely ignore them, ghost them?
Yes. Like ghost them.
Yeah.
Like either block them or ghost them. That's like a really hard way to break up with somebody.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
What is your go-to cuisine on a first date?
Chinese food.
Chinese food. Why Chinese food?
Makes it kind of smooth and romantic, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. And what is the craziest place that you've ever done the dirty deed?
A dance club.
Where? Sorry, a
At
dance club?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Dirty dancing.
There we go. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Just shut up. You had me at hello.
What are your names and where are you guys from?
Cassie, I'm from Boston.
Alex from Boston.
You guys from Boston. Are you here visiting or are you, I see you're Patriots fans.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You watch the Super Bowl?
No.
No? Didn't care? No.
Patriots weren't in it.
All right, too bad. How did you guys meet?
We met while I was visiting back Boston. I live out here now.
Oh, you live out here. Okay. Are you married?
No.
Nope.
Okay. All right. What is the absolute worst way to break up with somebody?
Cheat on them.
Through a text.
Through text? Yep, absolutely. What is the best cuisine for a first date?
Ooh.
Well, I'm a steak and potato kind of guy, so I'm going to say filet mignon for me.
Mexican.
Absolutely. Okay. Are you guys, have you ever dabbled in the Mile High Club?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay, it's on the bucket list though. All right. Have you ever gone to a singles party and left with somebody before you guys got together?
Can't say I have.
No.
No? Okay. Who is the number one celebrity at the top of your celebrity f*** list?
Ooh.
Celebrity f*** list? Oof.
All right, why don't you answer for each other?
Alicia Keys.
Oh, shit. I don't know hers. I actually asked her, we talked about this yesterday.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
it's fresh.
She said she doesn't know, and I told her not to think too hard into it.
Maybe Channing Tatum.
There you go, Chad. Good choice. You guys got
Two
plans for tonight?
No.
No? Okay, laying low. Valentine's Day.
just,
Well, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys have a good one. And
Thanks.
enjoy your time in LA.
Hope
Thank
you got what
you.
you needed.
Thank you so much.
What's your names and where are you guys visiting from?
I'm Terry.
I'm Kelly. We're from Montreal.
From Montreal.
Yeah.
Wow, awesome. And what do you guys do, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a nurse.
Nurse.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
And I'm a director for a company.
Okay, awesome, guys. All right, so are you guys specifically here for Valentine's Day, in LA for Valentine's Day?
No, we've been here for 2 months.
Oh, wow.
Because back home we're under lockdown.
Okay.
Our daughter lives in West Hollywood, so we're down here for that.
What was your first date?
I can remember that very well. It took me 2 months of asking her out before she'd actually go out with me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Constant on a daily harassment, and 35 years later, we're still together. So.
And what got you over the hump? Just that persistence?
Actually, no. We were both students at the time, and we were working in a warehouse. And she was working in front of warehouse, and I was working like order desk, and I was working in the back of the warehouse while we were students. And so one day we had to do inventory verification. So they were coupling people up from the front who were working order desk on a weekend on a Saturday with the people from the back, with the guys who worked in the back. So I paid the foreman $20 to pair me with her.
No way.
So she had to spend the whole day with me. So after 2 months of bothering her to go out with me, she finally had to spend the whole day with me.
That's phenomenal. Do you guys have any nicknames for each other?
I call him T-Bear. His name's Terry. I call him
T-Bear.
T-Bear
Okay.
or Terror Bear.
And I call her Kelbell.
Kelbell. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you guys have any fun names for the mattress mambo? That only you guys would know.
Well, with 35 years together, you have to be creative.
Yes, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
And you said you have a daughter, so I mean...
We have a daughter and 2 boys.
Okay.
And if it wasn't for her, we'd probably have 10 kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got plenty of fun names, and I don't think we're allowed to share them.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well,
not
awesome.
without me being slapped on.
Fair enough. And do you guys have any plans for tonight?
For tonight, well, we're going to probably have a nice meal. We're going out for a nice walk, just spending some time together, and we're probably going to sit down somewhere and have a drink and just really enjoy each other's company. She's my best friend, so she's the only person I'd love to be with on this day. So
that's phenomenal, guys. Thank you so much.
She hasn't commented though.
No, of course you're my best friend.
Well, let me ask one more. I'm sorry. What is the best gift he's ever given you?
I would say his time.
His time?
Yeah, because he's a really busy guy, and his time is invaluable. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. This has been great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
This episode of Powwow Podcast is sponsored by Sides.
Meet Sides, SIDES, an app that helps you take the law into your own hands.
Turn ordinary agreements into binding contracts in seconds. Then if a dispute arises, Sides will step in to resolve it for you.
Wait, Phil, that was supposed to be my line.
What did we agree to in the contract?
I don't know. I guess we can use Sides to settle this dispute, because each dispute costs a small one-time fee.
And if you win, which I will, it's all awarded back to you.
Sign up now and get 16% off for a limited time only. And it's a Would You mini segment. I like that we're doing Would You in our in-person, because I can stare at you in the eyes and ask you this question. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Hit me.
Okay. Phil, would you, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, would you speed date, knowing full well that it will lead somewhere, but also that all of the women are 12 plus years older than you?
So for those of you keeping track at home, that'd be 40 years of age. It would lead somewhere. That's interesting. Lead somewhere.
Lead somewhere. I don't know what that means. It could mean anything.
So
it could be something serious. It could be
a fling,
or just one night. It's going to lead somewhere.
12 years. It's so fascinating that we went to 12 years. I just recently had a discussion about...
Philip keeps glancing off screen to David Sampson, who's sitting here waiting to be a part of the show.
Yes.
If you're watching the video, if we happen to
post, we look over this way, it's David J. Sampson's
David
beautiful
is in
face.
studio with us, and he's preparing mentally for a fun game.
He's gearing up. He's over there doing push-ups. It's actually very impressive. It's true. So anyways, back to the would you. 12 years. 12 years is right there, right? 15 and above, I think, would be too far of an age difference for me. Not that there's anything wrong for anybody. There are people in great levels of love of like 20 plus years age difference.
Successful relationships. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So it's not, so 12 years is fascinating. I think I would because one, it's not clarified. Two, give yourself a chance for love. I think that's always a good thing. And so I would. It's close, but I would. Absolutely. All right, my would you, David. Would you want the ability to know what your partner is thinking if the power was only available to you during highly intimate moments? So from kissing and beyond, that's the only time you ever get to know what they're thinking, and they're the only person in the world you get to know what they're thinking.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to know what anyone else is thinking. I think that's a dangerous
So even in general, let alone...
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Well, I mean, I think it could be advantageous, obviously. But
there
I think
are
with
pros
a
and
partner
cons.
only in the most intimate moments, yeah, I think that's actually less invasive. Because in those moments, you're actually fully connected, and I think you want to be in that situation where you're almost, reading each other's minds. So romantic. Yeah, I think I would. I would want that.
Now, here's the caveat, of course. In years past, it would have been, what if they're thinking of George Clooney? What if they're thinking of Idris Elba? What if they're thinking of somebody who looks like you but is not you? Or David J. Sampson? What if they're... I mean, that could very well happen.
Can it go both ways? Can they also?
No.
Okay,
no.
So it's just me. I'm the only one
you're
reading.
the only one, and I'd imagine
reading
if that were a power, you would have the option to tell them or not.
Wow.
I would hope that you'd give that information forward, but...
Yeah, I think I would tell them.
Also, keep in mind that this could be highly advantageous for our national enemies. You would have to take one for the team and start kissing Putin.
I mean, if he's into it, I'll take one for the team.
As long as it's consensual.
Yeah,
Putin, it's a matter of national security.
I mean, is it intimate if it's not consensual?
I guess
I would argue
it's
not.
Interpretation.
I would argue not.
On Valentine's Day, no, it's not.
It has to be consensual, even with Putin.
So we are freshly full coming from the breakfast. There are questions you have. You, of course, have probably seen the Super Bowl, and even if you haven't, you've seen the results.
Yeah, I think there might be some people listening on the European side of the fan base that maybe didn't care so much about the Super Bowl.
Los Angeles Rams won in a thrilling game.
Won
23-20, Super Bowl champion. Let's start there, just in general.
Oh.
How do you feel, man? This was all about you.
I'm exuberant. I'm absolutely exuberant. Maybe I don't seem it at the moment, but man, the emotions were high yesterday. It was tense. It was a tense finish, and you know what? It was better for it. I think it was nice that we got a tense ending to the game. Obviously, it was good that the Rams won. If they hadn't, that would have been very disappointing, especially to come all this way. And obviously, I didn't come just for the game, but it was amazing. It was such a cool feeling. And obviously, I followed them through the last Super Bowl that they went to, and that was disappointing. They lost. Such a tight game, and then this one was tight, but this time they pulled through.
Now, I know that this won't ring true for everybody, but I still think that if you are a sports fan, that you, David, this will be a moment that will go with you to your grave. You will remember this.
Oh, absolutely.
Not only was it your favorite team playing while you were here in LA, but they were playing in LA as well.
I know, 30 miles, 50 kilometers down the road or something. Yeah, they're just right there.
Everything with your favorite player winning MVP, Cooper Kupp.
Oh, yeah.
Everything could not have been more perfect for you in this Super
and
Bowl.
I won money.
And I
won money.
Okay.
And you won a little bit.
A little. So I mean, it was a successful Super Bowl.
And David Sampson did not win any.
He won some sleep is what he won. But we won money, but only one of us could have won the Super Bowl breakfast bet.
Right.
Let's go do a rundown as people forgot what we did. David, what did you have?
We each placed a little bet on 5 separate things. Some of them were the same, or one of them was the same, and the rest weren't. For me first, I bet that Snoop Dogg would be the first to take the mic, and I was right.
Successful.
I even got the right song. Well, I had one of 2 songs, and it was la da 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 da.
It's only
yeah. And then the Rams scored the first touchdown. That was my second one. So I said that the Rams would be the team to score the first touchdown. And then I bet that that Bud Light would have the funniest commercials, and I don't even know if they had any commercials. Did they have any commercials?
They had one for like a seltzer, I know for sure, and it was all right.
Yeah, look, the commercials were really middling. They were very average. There was one funny one with a baby in it. And
to be fair, we were in a noisy environment.
We weren't in a position to really enjoy the commercials, but I don't think they were that good.
No.
But there was one funny one with a baby one. It was not a Bud Light commercial, so that one was a miss for me.
So you still maintain it 2.
2, yeah. And then I bet that Cooper Kupp would score, and he did twice.
That's 3.
Twice, okay. And then I bet that there would be a missed field goal, And there was not, unfortunately. But so there you go. So 3.
3 out of the
Phil.
5.
Now, Phil.
There is speculation about these.
Oh, yeah. This was controversial last night.
So let's start at where we both were. I also bet on Cooper Kupp
to
get
score
a touchdown. So I already start off at 1.
Yeah, there you go. And you bet that there would not be a score within the first 6 minutes of the game, and that turned out to be true, unfortunately. You bet that the Gatorade dumped on the winning coach would be yellow.
And it was not.
And it was not. It was blue.
Very clearly blue.
Very clearly blue Gatorade dumped on Sean McVay's head, and gloriously so. Overtime, you said that there would not be overtime, so you won a point there. And then here it is. How many commercials will have a dog in them? At the moment, it's tied.
Yes,
it's tied.
So it's 3-3.
Right. So how many commercials would have a dog in them?
So
and you bet that it would be under
6.5.
So meaning we got to in the end we counted 7. However, one of them was like this mascot. It was a human in a dog mascot suit.
Yes.
And then turned into a VR dog. It was like for the metaverse or some stupid shit like that.
So the question was, since it was never an animate dog, like it was never
an actual dog.
There was even one that we counted that we were unanimous about a robotic dog that went around.
That one did not count. But there was also a real dog in that commercial, so it didn't matter. But we agreed that the mascot dog counted as a dog. It was the main theme of the commercial. And so that put it at 7, which meant we were tied.
Yep.
Which meant that it actually didn't matter because Phil came closer in his score prediction.
I did.
And therefore Phil won, and I paid for his breakfast this morning.
I did, thank you.
And we were stupid and didn't take any pictures of the breakfast.
I wish we did. And,
I know, I wish we did too.
We looked at each other afterwards and said, why did we not get a picture of us both enjoying sausage together? You know, maybe we'll...
You had to go there.
I had to go
there.
You
had to make it dirty.
Once we're in here. But actually, you know what we'll do is we'll be definitely grabbing some dinner of some sort tonight, and we'll take pictures.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You're already in your Ram stuff, so we'll take pics then.
Oh.
Let's move along to...
Oh, wait, hold on a second. How good was the halftime show?
It was great, actually.
It was so good.
So there's only been one other Super Bowl halftime show that I felt was themed, and I've been watching for a while. I've kind of gone back in history, so I at least have a sense of the history. And there was only one other one that felt themed, and that was Super Bowl 50. If you look back, they had a theme of looking back and enjoying the halftime shows that were. Remember, that's one that they brought out Beyonce and Bruno Mars to do a dance battle, and it was like, oh yeah, there's Coldplay,
right?
And then they did a montage with all the back, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. She never did a halftime show, but she did the national anthem, of course.
Right. But I mean, that aside,
no. So my point was, it's themed, and that was the only other one. This one had a very strong cultural LA theme to it, and I thought that even though, and we had this discussion. Even though there have been more powerful performances, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, even if you want to go, Michael Jackson just as an original person.
Like a lot more spectacular dance numbers and crazy sets. And like the set wasn't too crazy for this halftime show, but there was a lot of thought that went into it. And
more crotches if you want to go J-Lo and Shakira.
Yeah, well, this one we learned last night that. Credit to Patrick Boyanich who taught us this. The whole ground was basically the satellite view of Compton, and each LA-based artist, so like Snoop, Dre, and Kendrick, started their performances at the position on the map where they were born, which is really cool. And then the whole set was really awesome. Some of the dancing was really great, and the performances were amazing. They chose all the right songs, I think. And I actually want to say, I want to shout out. I know at least 2 of my friends were amongst the dancers. Shout out to Becca and Fiona. You guys are killing it. You're amazing. So congratulations on that. It was so cool to learn that you guys were in that show.
There was there were some that were born in Compton and arrived and danced on the part of the map that they were born at. Is that why 50 Cent dropped in?
I don't get it.
No, I'm just saying because he couldn't stand on the map because he wasn't born right, so he had to start outside and all this stuff. Anyways, all right. I think that's all we needed for the Super Bowl. Let's move along and
now we
get
can move
Samson
on. Now we
here.
can move on. And now it's time for the game, and sitting here awkwardly between us is David Sampson. And the funny thing is, and he had to make physical contact, obviously.
I've missed these boys.
Okay, so we're all here. We're all in the same room, which is a unique thing because we're all Philip and I were both planning our games before we started recording and trying not to speak out loud as we were planning them so that we wouldn't reveal anything. We're gonna be playing a fun game, but first. David, you've been on a few times, but we got to get to know you a little bit. So, since in the odd situation here, because we go back and forth with inviting guests on, David, you're actually my guest this week.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
I'm going to ask you one question. Phil, because he doesn't know you so well, is going to ask you two questions.
You're both David. Okay.
Yeah.
Try not to get confused.
Okay, so my first question for you, David. Samson, what is the most uncomfortable sleeping situation you've been a part of? Now, I should. So the joke here is that me and David, and this could very well be what you were going to pick, but last night we slept in the same car together. But I know that you've, being in college, you slept around.
I'm sorry, what?
No, like you found.
Okay, it could also be a joke about how David and I, two Davids, we actually shared a room once.
We did.
We
did.
lived together.
You found couches to sleep on. You found you found your way to sleep on just about anything.
I've had a lot of roommates that I've slept in the same room with.
So what has been the most uncomfortable sleeping situation you've ever found yourself in?
I'd have to say, I mean, having to sleep in that tiny car was not very comfortable for sure.
Wasn't that tiny?
I mean, I felt you breathing on me. Anyway, but my my most uncomfortable thing I think was when I was on Tenet, and they had us out in
the movie.
It just sounded like you said tenant.
Oh,
as
no,
in like
no.
when I was a tenant.
When I was a tenant.
Okay, so any apartment you've ever lived in? No, Tenet, as in the Christopher Nolan movie. You were a background soldier in that movie.
I also was upgraded to stunts and stuff. But
just I'm still a little bitter about that.
A humble brag.
We never told that story on the podcast.
We haven't, no. But they had us working over 16-hour days every single day, and they would have me in the desert, and essentially, to catch up on the 2 hours of sleep I got each night, I would sleep in the desert, in the rocks, just waiting to get yelled at to be on set. So,
in the desert. My question for you, David: how much money would it take for you to jump out of a plane with no clothes on and without any prior parachute or skydiving training?
Wow,
you do have a parachute on. I will say that.
Oh,
you're butt naked and you didn't get any training.
Things are jingling.
How much money would someone have to pay you to do that?
Is there cameras, or is it just like me doing this by myself?
No, but you're descending right into Los Angeles.
I was gonna say, actually, where is he landing? Because it's a very big difference from a schoolyard to.
You're naked. You have no supplies. You'd rather land in the city than in the desert.
I guess, yeah. How much money would that take?
How much money? Every man has
$100,
every man has a price.
Just give me a few bucks. I'll do it. Make me a millionaire, Hoffman, and you can see me flying around naked all you want.
$1 million.
Sure.
$1 million.
Why not?
You've heard it here. Start collecting change.
But I'm open to negotiations.
We're gonna raise $1 million, and we're gonna make David jump out of a plane naked.
All right. Is there any celebrity's pair of underwear you would want to own, David?
Is it clean or fresh off the
that's my
ass?
first question. Is it used or is it?
Well, it's used. I'm not sure that there are any.
Definitely used. But has it been through the laundry or is it fresh off the butt?
Oh, fresh off the butt.
Wow.
Oh, good. That's how you want it. Otherwise, it's not special.
Lost that magic feeling.
Well, you know what? My biggest celebrity crush is Margot Robbie. But I'm a sensible, civilized man. I would never ask for her underwear fresh
but would you
off.
pay?
With the $1 million I'm getting from Hoffman over here. I think because I'm I'm not a barbarian, I would probably take Chris Evans' underwear.
Straight off of America's ass.
Because that's America's underwear. And that will be my underwear now.
God bless.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
God bless.
All right.
You know who's cuter than Margot Robbie?
Don't say it.
Ana de Armas.
No.
Arma de Armas.
No, she's good.
Ana
She's
de
great.
Armas. I didn't say Arma de Armas.
Yeah, okay.
No,
yeah.
Ana de Armas.
I mean,
so much. Okay, we're moving on.
Okay.
It's too late.
So,
we're out of time for
yet again, to add to the weirdness of the situation, it has become my game because David is your guest.
Yes.
So,
I mean, David and I are good friends. We've known each other for years
yeah,
now.
so it's not all that
it's
weird.
It's not weird.
Yeah.
That he would be my guest.
So anyways, we are going to be playing a classic game, but one that we have not played with David, who has lost both times he's previously appeared onto the podcast to both of us. You'd think he'd at least win against one of us. So we're going to give you a shot. I know for my side of this game, I gave you a shot. We're going to be playing Knockout in person. I thought it would be fun to play, to actually see us all think.
Yeah, we're not having any time delay.
No
here.
time delays. No having when at one count, we'll count.
We
for
can
both.
count with fingers without having to speak.
We can count with fists. We can count with toes. I mean, yes, we can count with whatever. Okay, so Knockout is the game. Of course, if you remember how the game is played, whoever is hosting the game gives a subject. The other two must then go back and forth on a count of 3 at the maximum to name any and everything that falls into that category. So if I were to say breakfast foods, you would then go eggs, sausage, bacon. And if somebody says, oh, I don't know, steak, I guess that could be breakfast, couldn't it be? Let's say ice cream,
think so.
Then they are out. The person who was still going and playing wins. It's pretty self-explanatory. David, who would you like to play against first? Who would you like to lose to?
I'll take on Hoffman first.
Hoffman first, meaning I will keep track of this game. Here we go, gentlemen. The first one I want to go on, and this will start first with David Sampson the moment I'm done. So the moment I'm done, I will drop my hand and go.
Okay.
Here we go. Songs by artists who performed at the Super Bowl 56.
Wait, 56 was this one, right?
Yes. Sorry.
Lose Yourself. That slaps.
1, 2.
Still Drake.
Jeez, man. 1, Samson. 2.
California. California.
No,
I'm gonna have to
does
go.
that not count?
That's
No?
not the name of the
California
song.
Love.
California Love is the name of the song.
Because technically you could go California Girls, Hotel California.
Okay.
California is rather there. So, all right. First point.
Point to me.
Wow, that
Wow,
was
it took me a while to come up with Still Dre.
I
I was
know,
trying to
that
think of
was-
the name of the song.
that was embarrassing. If it wasn't for the first one, Hoffman, that would have counted
I mean,
against
he
you.
took Lose Yourself.
Okay. Hoffman gains a point. The rest are easier subjects, I guess.
I mean, there was a very limited number of songs, and I don't know. I can't remember.
There's 5. There were 6 artists.
Yes, I know, but all right.
Okay.
All
Anyway,
right.
Humble. And Kendrick Lamar is in there. There's Eminem himself.
Wait, songs by those artists?
Yes.
I thought it was songs that were sang in that Super Bowl.
That's why I thought you said too. Songs that were
No,
in the
songs
Super Bowl.
by artists who performed at the Super Bowl.
But not you saying like
Oh.
that they performed. at the
Okay.
Super Bowl.
All right. Otherwise, I would have just named Eminem songs.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I would have done too. I was like, man, this
right.
is difficult.
All right, fair enough. Sorry,
All right.
that was just a miscommunication. But okay, I got the win. So
Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's fine. All right, next one.
Complain.
Next one. Things that would cost less than $5. Hoffman.
Gum,
Mint.
2.
a chocolate bar,
One. Two.
Plastic ball.
a packet of chips,
1.
A goldfish.
a glass of water.
1.
A
Two.
bottle of water.
That's cheap.
One,
A
two.
sandwich,
1.
M&M's.
1.
Mentos.
1.
Snickers.
I did already say chocolate bars.
Well, I mean, did you just take all this chocolate bars?
Yes,
in the
all
world
the
now?
chocolate bars are gone.
Well, okay, then I'll just be general. I'll take everything.
All right,
from you,
a bag of sunflower seeds.
1. 2.
a DVD in the bin at Walmart.
1.
Oh my goodness.
2.
Popcorn.
1. 2.
Tostitos.
1.
I also said chips.
2.
Bouquet of flowers.
Ooh, that's close.
Small.
1.
Oh.
Yeah, very small. 1.
Sorry.
1.
Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
Pop Tarts.
1.
Peanut
Two.
butter.
Box of cereal.
1.
Jam.
1.
Nutella.
1.
Bread.
1.
Peanut butter.
I just said peanut butter.
He did say peanut
Oh,
butter.
I did.
Oh,
He
he did
did?
say peanut butter. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Tied up.
Finally, my goodness, that
Wow.
was
Tied up one
terrible.
apiece. All right.
Wow.
Next one. Samson, this is going to go directly to you.
Oh, God. Okay.
Acceptable alternative names for a penis.
Fuck.
Dick.
One.
Schlong.
Wang.
One.
Two.
Oh God, Mr. Sexy.
No.
We would have accepted Ding Dong, Wanker,
Little
Willy
Wanker,
Wonka's-
no.
Willy Wonka's
Johnson,
Chocolate Factory.
maybe.
Little David.
Little David would have worked.
Dong.
Ding Dong Dong, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we not accepting Mr. Sexy?
No, we're not.
There's going to be a lot of bleeps for you.
Yes, I know. Thank you. Well, not Ding Dong. Ding Dong can stay. All right.
Okay.
Hoffman gets the penis point, which is probably the most important point.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Worth 3.
Worth 3, absolutely. Next one, we're going to go to you first, Hoffman.
Okay.
Names of professional sports teams.
Rams.
Cardinals.
The Natal Sharks.
49ers.
The Chargers.
Suns.
One.
South Africa Springboks.
The Bucks.
The New Zealand All Blacks.
Liverpool.
Australia Wallabies.
Manchester United.
The Brave Blossoms of Japan.
Manchester City.
All right.
One.
Ajax.
Patriots.
One.
The Giants.
Wait, which ones?
The New York Giants.
One.
Milwaukee Bucks.
San Francisco Giants.
Jaguars.
The Golden State Warriors.
Bengals.
The Houston Texans.
One.
Rockets.
The
One.
Glasgow Warriors.
Two.
The Dallas Mavericks.
The LA Kings.
Antonio Spurs.
The Anaheim Ducks.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
The Vancouver Canucks.
One.
The
Two.
Seattle Seahawks.
All right. The
Two.
the Louisiana Saints. New Orleans Saints. That's
You said Antonio Spurs. He can go with Louisiana Saints.
San-
One.
Sorry.
One. Two.
The
three.
Leicester
City. The Leicesters.
Leicester City.
All right. All right.
This is a
Hoffman.
long one.
Yes, this was.
How about
All
a
right.
shorter one?
Well, yeah, this one is the shortest
How
one.
many points is that now for me?
That is, you have the professional sports team.
The penis.
I was going to say
penises.
ding dong, but
Oh,
okay,
sorry.
cool. The ding dong point. And then, did you have another one? Yes, you have the song sung. No.
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 That was Samson.
Wait, no. That was me.
Okay.
Yeah, he said California.
California.
Mm.
All right, so Hoffman has already secured this win.
Yes.
Samson, your streak
God, wow,
remains.
this is so bad.
It's
Every
okay,
single
you're gonna
time I
beat
come on.
Phil. You're gonna beat
You
Phil.
think so?
I do
Okay.
think so.
Oh, good. Can't wait for that. All right, last one though, for respect.
For
Really,
respect.
that's
I
what
mean,
we're
there's
playing
no
for.
respect
Okay.
whatsoever.
All right, we will start here with Samson.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. First names of people all three of us know. One.
James,
One.
Cole,
There we go. One.
Bella,
Tim,
There we go.
oh, God.
One.
Jake,
Patty,
One.
Lynn,
Robin.
One.
Jenny.
One.
It was Jenna. From last night, you mean?
Yeah, but she introduced me as Jenny.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Sorry.
One. Two.
Okay.
Three.
For respect.
For respect,
You can
for
have it.
All right, much shorter list. There we go. All right, go
thank
ahead.
goodness for that.
Hoffman.
Okay, so my game now. We are going to go to Samson first.
Okay.
I want you to name famous rap artists. Go.
Eminem.
50 Cent.
One.
Tupac.
Dr. Dre.
One.
Little
Two.
Dicky.
Kendrick Lamar.
One.
Chance. The rapper. The rapper. I mean, yeah.
One.
Biggie Smalls.
Childish Gambino.
One.
P. Diddy.
Donald Glover.
Childish Gambino
Yeah,
and
Childish
Donald Glover
Gambino
are
is the same
Those
person.
two different personas.
No,
No.
but Donald Glover's an actor then. If you want to treat them
Yeah.
as two different people,
Oh my gosh,
Donald
I
Glover's
did-
an
I did
actor
it as
and
like
Childish
a-
Gambino.
I'm so glad you
failed,
joked
my
around
friend.
with
I'm
one.
sorry. That is you can't really argue that.
Come on.
No. Okay.
You ran out.
They're two
You did
different
that?
personas. Come on.
Absolutely.
All right, Phil. On
Thank
you
you.
this time.
Thank you.
1 point to 0. Phil, I want you to name fast food chains.
Wendy's.
McDonald's.
Burger King.
Subway.
Nice. Panda Express.
Jimmy John's.
Jersey Mike's.
Arby's.
1.
Boston Market.
Ooh, that was good.
1.
Thank you.
2.
I
gave you I gave you the longest 3 ever, man.
I had 3 chickens, let alone
neither of you said In-N-Out.
I'm on
I wasn't even there. KFC, El Pollo Loco, churches. I had my chickens laid out.
I feel like I'm set up here. Like you got me when I'm on like 3 hours of sleep. You kept me up all night. I'm
It's okay. All right, David, you can still win this.
Okay.
It's very unlikely.
Thank you.
You got to run the gauntlet.
All right,
We love running the
David,
gauntlet.
I want you to name chocolate bars.
Oh wow.
All right, Hershey's,
Snickers,
Reese's,
Baby Ruth,
Three Musketeers,
Almond Joy.
The marshmallow wafers.
I'm gonna go with Chewy.
Chewy?
Okay.
Tootsie
I
Rolls?
don't know.
No. Oh, is that your?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. 1, 2.
Rolo.
Yeah.
Rolo?
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll accept it.
Okay. Let me think.
1, 2.
Nesquik chocolate bars.
Okay.
Lindt?
1. Yeah, okay.
Lindt.
1, 2.
Hershey's Special Dark chocolate.
Yikes. New York
1.
Mint.
1.
Hershey's White Chocolate.
1, 2.
Hershey's Baker's Chocolate.
I don't think there's anything as a Baker's.
Oh, there is
chocolate.
Baker's
Okay,
Chocolate.
I'll accept it.
There's a Baker's Chocolate. for sure.
1.
Hershey's
2.
Milk Chocolate.
Enough Hershey's.
No, he said Hershey's already, right?
You
So,
said lots of Hershey's, but
yeah,
you
the
haven't said
standard-
milk chocolate.
The standard, if he just says Hershey's, which he has said, would be milk chocolate. If
Well,
he's
are we
gonna
just
go-
going off a standard? We just said chocolate.
So then you get both Hershey's General, and then you get Hershey's milk chocolate and dark chocolate, and like what? Which one did
Okay,
you want for the first
one of you to name a non-Hershey's chocolate bar right now that
Skittles.
we haven't said. That's not a chocolate
one?
bar.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry.
Right now, go.
Uh,
Non-Hershey's chocolate bar.
M&M's.
They don't have a
That's
chocolate
not
bar.
You know what? I accepted Rolos because it kind of comes in like a bar-ish thing, but no, not
No.
M&M's.
Can you think of one, Hoffman? Like, do you have one in your mind? I don't know
I
that.
got one.
Some European chocolate.
Might be.
Um,
Did one of you say Milky Way already?
Milky Way.
No, that
No,
you don't get to steal
come
Milky
on.
Way.
That was
Come
no,
on.
come on.
I'm pretty sure one of you said it already.
I don't think one of us said it. Going in like candy. I'm right now going in Halloween
We're
mode.
running up the
Going
clock.
in my jack-o'-lantern. What am I pulling out?
sorry. Sorry.
All right, both of you think of that episode of The Office where Michael's giving a business talk and he's throwing out candy bars to the.
That doesn't help.
That doesn't help me at all.
Doesn't help you guys. Come on. He literally names them as he throws them. You better cut most of this out, Phil.
Of course I am. I just don't know what.
Is there like an Oreos bar, possibly?
I'll take it. There
Yeah,
you go.
there
Okay.
probably is. Yeah,
Yeah.
There is. Okay,
Gross.
you're both gonna hate this one.
I already hate him.
Okay, the score is 2-1. Advantage Philip. I want you to starting with Philip this time.
Yes.
I want you to name prime numbers.
3,
Yes.
7.
11,
Yes.
17.
13,
Mm-hmm. 1.
23.
1.
19.
Yes.
Wow.
29.
1.
31.
Yeah. 1. 2.
37.
Yeah. 1. 2.
47.
Yes. 1.
41.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2.
59.
I think so.
No. 59. Wait.
Yes. No. 59 is
Yeah.
not divisible by anything. I don't think.
51.
God, this is so scary.
51 is not correct.
Yeah.
Divisible by 17.
Is it?
It is. 3 times 17 is 51.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Philip, you win.
No. No.
God, we love math, don't we? All right.
Crap, that was scary. that like, have you ever flexed a muscle that you have never flexed in a while? And you're just, oh wow,
Yeah.
like it doesn't hurt, nothing popped, but wow, that was like,
I don't know what you mean.
God.
All right. For respect,
Respect.
That's all he can earn.
There's a limited number.
I feel like I've lost.
There's a limited number of options here, so this is a shorter one, hopefully.
Okay.
I want you to name, starting with you, David, Super Bowl winning teams.
The Rams,
49ers,
Patriots,
Cowboys,
the Packers,
Steelers.
1,
the
3.
why am I blanking
The
on this?
Chiefs,
The Broncos,
the Giants.
Why
the
am
Raiders,
I'm so
the
trash today?
Redskins,
Like, there's no reason for me to
Mountains, the
lose
Commanders,
this again.
The Ravens,
The Ravens.
the Colts,
Wow.
the Dolphins, the Saints, the Jets.
Jets, my
Bears.
final answer.
Oh, good.
Okay. All right. Well, there it is. Phil,
God, we both
sweeps.
won
Not
4-1.
quite sweeps. 4-1 was the score. Thanks to that chocolate bar round that you won so valiantly.
I
David.
gave you everything I had. I
Okay.
gave you everything.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, David. Do you have anything you want to promote before you leave? You just dropped a new movie poster. I know that.
Yeah. So follow me on Instagram, Savid_Damson, SAVID_DAMSON, and my production company, D21 Productions, coming out with our first short film soon, and we just dropped the poster, and it's already been selected for some film festivals and possibly some more. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you guys are interested, just follow me there.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
And with those wins for both me and David, we go up to a tied score of 1-1 for this new year. Whoop whoop.
Ooh, baby, that slaps.
Oh man, yes, it does indeed slap. Yeah. So our first that slaps in person. I was wondering if you were going to attempt to slap me. I knew I wouldn't slap you.
No,
but...
I love you too much.
Okay, yeah, maybe in the future.
It would have been cool. I mean, Jake is only a few miles away. It would have been cool if you could come in and play the bass line.
Just
live
have him
for
drop
us.
in like 50
yeah,
Cent.
like 50 Cent from the ceiling and play the bass line.
No, that'd be great.
Yeah, no, but I was surely Jake will join us sometime soon. And yeah, so that slaps. Do you want to go first?
Absolutely. So my that slaps is not themed this week, but we'll get to yours. Mine is going to be from Steve Winwood. It's called The Finer Things. Steve Winwood, I just grew an appreciation for. I found the song this week, and I just happen to enjoy it. That slaps.
That's very pure of you. Pure of you to choose a song that you found this week, and you think it slaps. Great. Mine is I'm going very impure here, and I just in the mood of the Super Bowl and that halftime show. I think that this song deserves to be in the playlist on the That Slaps record. We have like Queen songs on there and songs from all these other artists that are huge. So, you know what? Eminem, Lose Yourself. I jammed when that came on in the halftime show. It was
Mom's
so
Spaghetti.
much fun. Mom's Spaghetti. And so that one, it definitely slaps.
Well, thank you for joining us on this live in-person Powwow podcast, the first of many. Not after this one, but the first of many from sure.
Yeah, eventually we'll get there again. We'll find our way back to each other.
Yes, we certainly have a lot of people to thank for this episode specifically. But of course, as we always do, first of all, thank you to Josh and Hans and Tara Amsterdam.
Josh and Tara, did they get married?
Congratulations. Do we need to worry about that?
I don't think so. I think we'll be fine.
All right. Thank you to Josh Hans and Tara Amstutz for your wonderful contributions to the podcast. As always, without you guys, it wouldn't be possible.
No, absolutely not. And thank you to Jake Corlang, obviously, for that slaps bassline and a couple other things that you've heard throughout the podcast. And of course, Cass and Crossland for our wonderful intro and outro music. We love it every time. And again,
yes,
thank you so much to Sparum Entertainment. Check them out on Instagram, Sparum Entertainment, SPARAM Entertainment, and Patrick Boyanich for letting us use this wonderful studio to record our podcast, our rinky-dink little powwow podcast. Yeah, thank you guys so much.
And we have to make sure to thank you, the fans, for listening, making this possible, making us...
Hopefully watching. Hopefully this whole episode ends up on YouTube. Hopefully. I just say hopefully.
And of course, if you don't want to watch all of this and you just would rather listen to us, of course you know where to find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, pretty much anywhere that you can find your podcasts, all your favorite ones, except for Pandora, because... well, I'm not going to flip them up, but screw you, Pandora.
Although you got to find a way to blur it out.
I know, yeah.
Oh my God, it's a tiger. Oh my God, is it going to kill that ram? Oh my goodness, the ram just pushed the tiger off a cliff. and there were no bears in sight.